Hello, welcome back to Tarot by Andy. Thank you for being here. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedly. Hello, you guys. Welcome back. And thank you for being here. And I would like to wish Princess Catherine happy birthday to such a beautiful, kind, empathetic, complete opposite of Megan. So I would like to do a birthday spread. There's going to be 6 cards. First one's going to be what she has to let go of. Second one, upcoming year. The third one will be what she's going to need to, what she can look forward to. A new hobby or interest that maybe she can explore. The 5th card will be some kind of important lesson that she needs to learn. 6th card will be, how can I be the best version of myself? I think that's hard. I think she's already there, but okay, we'll see. Sometimes they might be in reverse. It might be something that, so I'll just try and work with it the best I can. I'm not going to do all upright since that's just not how I roll. And let's get some cards here. And then I'm going to do family, friendships, romantic relations. Well, we know who that is. Health, finances. Well, they don't need finances. Career. We know her career. And travel. So those will be after that. So Princess Catherine. Still young and vital. Here we go. Okay, Princess Catherine. Oh, that one's out. Okay. What she has to let go of. That's the first position there. She has to let go of the fact that she had to have surgery and that she needs to glow up now. It's time to glow up. The Ace of Swords is surgery, cutting into the flesh. It is my surgery card, and definitely since she had surgery and she had the C word, this here is, she has to let go of the fact that her flesh was cut into, and she almost lost herself, the loss of a loved one. All right. So there was that risk of death. And she's healing instead. This is healing. This is hope, happiness, joy. One of the best cards in the deck. And basically her wishes have been fulfilled. She's healing. I am happy to see that. Yes, 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 yes. Put that there. I'll put that there. Now I'm going to go with the second card. I'll just read what comes out. The upcoming year. The upcoming year for Princess Catherine. A lot going on. Lots of hope. Wow, this is great. So the 3 of Wands is putting in all the right moves to repair herself. It's basically, she will have to find some sanctuary. She's going to need to take some time out when she needs to. There's no shame in the situation. Which is basically she might have to avoid some situations, and she's going to need to do some deep shadow work about the situation she's just been through, and return to the fold. It's return to the fold with the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, but at times she's going to need to find sanctuary, and this here is she shouldn't really blame herself for the situation. Try and be in peace. It's a peaceful position, and put in the work towards found Jesus. It's a found Jesus moment too, because she almost lost her life. So focus on spirit, focus on her blessings, focus on that she is going to heal through Jesus. She can pray and glow herself up, and it is divine timing. Because the sun is healing and purification, which is really good timing. And we have here, it's sparking new things and sparking a positive completion here, since it's a 1 and a 9. And be at peace with that. And I think really what it is people in that situation tend to worry if it's going to come again. And so basically there's been a lot of painful words spoken about her illness, as we know, that she was going to die. Remember that? So that's kind of weighing heavily on her. And she needs to not focus on that, but focus on her healing and the hope of healing. And when she sees this, experiences this, she should probably take sanctuary and shut it down. Don't say anything. don't spark conflict. Don't even respond to conflict about it, and just put in the right moves for herself. So there's that. The next position is new things to look forward to. New things to look forward to. New things to look forward to. Well, that popped. There we go. Just one. Relaxation. All right. So prayer and meditation. Spiritual, I found Jesus. Healing, looking up to the skies, just looking up. She is actually glowing up. And it is divine timing. So we have also prayer and meditation here. And take a break when you feel defeated. So she's still going to need to rest. She's still going to need to nurture herself. It doesn't mean she's completely out of the woods. She needs to respect her body and realize that not everyone's going to have her best interest at heart, because we have the heart to the side. Some people wanted her out, and not everybody's on your team. And some people are going to try to defeat you with that. And it's the 4. So, she has to explore. I wouldn't call that a hobby, napping a hobby and taking a break. But I think she has to explore the fact that through, prayer and meditation, I suppose, would be her new hobby. Meditation. I guess meditation's it, because that is a meditation card, which is taking time out for herself, nest up, stay in a little sweet nest. And definitely prayer and meditation's on here a lot. Hey, she's been through a lot. She's been through a huge wake-up call. A very huge wake-up call. And it's just that whole risk of your mortality is life-altering. So that is the 4th one here. 1, 2, 3. No, that was 3. Yeah. Oh, new thing to look forward to. I take that back. This is a new spread for me. New thing to look forward to is prayer and meditation and planning your next moves. 4th is a new hobby. I take that back. 4th is a new hobby. I'll get this one right. First time. I just found it online. Okay, here we go. New hobby. New hobby is basically seeing things differently. I guess, and hanging out. I would say hanging out, praying, and meditating is kind of like a new hobby. With the Hangman, her hobby is sacrificing herself. Her hobby, her new way of looking at things. That's what she has to learn. She has to learn to. It's a spiritual awakening. Wow, a lot of spiritual awakening here. It's crazy. Found Jesus, spiritual awakening, almost loss of life, and cutting out from surgery. Maybe she wasn't going to, it was pretty bad, I guess. Finding, so this here is a lot of prayer, meditation, another spiritual duty. So it's like her duty to sacrifice herself and truly immense herself and sparking dualities with and joining up and feeling joined with spirit, since it is spiritual awakening and it's divine will. Like basically she has to let go of the surgery and the almost loss of life and really focus on spirit. It wants her to really focus on spirit, focus on the healing, focus on embracing her new truth and flow with it and kind of let it go what happened here. Up here, all that horror up there, but she came out the other end. She's got to let it go, because that's how true healing is. You accept it, swallow it, embrace the reality pill, pray, meditate, put in the right moves, rest when you need to, meditate when you need to, and then let it go and allow spirit to handle the situation is what I'm getting. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 row. All right, so that's the important lesson she has to learn. You gotta let it go. Just embrace it. Just, if you can't serve, you can't serve. But she wants to serve, right? So she's got this new perspective to life now. And that's what happens when that goes so awry. Okay, next position here. How can she be the best version of herself? Well, I think she's already there, but we'll see what happens. Best version of herself, Catherine. Catherine's best version of herself. Best version of herself. I almost said virgin. King of Swords. Best version of herself. It's the truth. She always speaks the truth. I'm pretty certain of that. But it's the King of Swords, which is logic. Probably pulling away from high emotions. I'm going to read it for her, not as if it's somebody else. Usually I will read it as being somebody else, but it's going to be her pulling away from the emotions, I think, because we have the emotions here, and looking at it, but not absorbing it. It's basically logically looking at things instead of emotionally, because if she gets too emotional, emotion and high empathy can destroy you. So that's why, like with this one here, they're already destroyed, but they're trying to pull their heart away from it so that they can probably pull away and plan things. You do better when you look at things logically and not emotionally, because emotions are not logic. So it's saying you need to focus on logic. That's how she's going to improve herself. Rule herself by her head, not her heart. Her emotions is probably play a role in her illness, because empathy will make you sick. So probably a little bit less empathy. Go with her leadership and her high intelligence. Also probably listen to the professional decision makers around her. Stay in stoicism, classy stoicism. Try to realize that she makes good judgments and keep her standards high, and stay in truth and fairness. And, maybe it'll work out because it's a maybe card. And maybe you can make some of your own decisions, but it's also probably relying on some of the high leadership and high intellect around her to make some of the important decisions for her. It's also, King of Swords is about setting boundaries and being in control in a very analytical way. So maybe they might put some boundaries on her. And if they do, even if she wants to do duty and service, she should probably go relax instead. Take her emotions out of the situation. It's not personal. Plan your next moves, and then you can come back on an intellectual level and then do the decisions that's been made. So that's how I feel. She has to rely on some of her advisors, is also how this is. And, because she has to put her health and her wealth first. Health is wealth. And without that, you don't have anything, is what I'm getting from this reading. Look at it from a very, very calculated way. She has to calculate how much duty she's actually going to do. She has to be very strategic, because she's going to be in high leadership. And that is a high leadership position. And stay in her stoicism through the cruelty of people saying that they wanted her off the planet Earth here and that she wasn't worth it and she's low-flying fruit. And how all the bullies that she had going on that were trying to glow that part up. Well, now she's glowed up and she needs to put that away. So that's how I read that. Now I'm going to go to family, friends, romantic relations, health, fairness, finances. Well, they don't need to worry about romance and finances or a career or travel, really. But I'll pull them anyways. Here we go. Family and friendship. Family first. Family. Family for Catherine. Family for Catherine. Family for Catherine. Family for Catherine. The family card. Family. Family. There is going to be some drama. There's going to be some drama, probably coming from Meghan and Harry. All right, drama. Friendships. Friendships. She's going to have to take care of herself versus nurturing friendships. It's back to self-care. I don't think she has a lack of empathy, but I'm going to read it as self-care, just based off what I know about her. She can be kind and loving to others, but she needs to be kind and loving to herself. It's such a challenge to her ego to be kind and loving to herself, because there's so much strife around her all the time. There's so much, chaos and stuff going around her with that Five of Wands. And there's a lot of competition. There's been a lot of legal issues and drama, negative fuel. And through that bitterness and getting a little upset, that's why I think she also got sick, was from the people around her and the events and the media, because communication is wands. Even if she's not near them, it's still going to affect you. So she can't let that affect her and be in conflict with that by feeling emotional over it, because the Empress upright would be emotional. So shut that down and go into self-care here. It's not her job to teach people to chill out. It's really not her job to always be divine feminine. It's not always her job to always be that mother. Sometimes she has to pull back and nurture herself. That is a self-care position, because she can't always birth new things. She can't always be an influencer. she cannot always be caretaking of other people or the hostess with the mostest. You know, some charitable events will not be worth her time, even though she's loyal to it and she likes to do it. And I know she's a good mother and I know she likes building up that, but sometimes she has to take a break and just say no for herself. It's illness is illness, and that's just what it is. So there's that. And so that means not nurturing your friendships, nurturing yourself. Because some of her friends may not have empathy for her. A lot of fake, there could be some fake empathy there. So take care of yourself, Catherine. Romantic relations. Oh, let's see what that's going to be. Is it going to be saucy? Romantic relations. Romantic relations. Romantic relations. There we go. Well, there it is. We have here the Two of Cups. Well, yes, yes. So it's like a new beginning. She was sick. It was terrible. It was horrible. And so now they have the gateway to their highest self. Deep, meaningful tie. So the tie has gotten really deep between the two of them. It almost feels like they're on their honeymoon again. And they've got their children. Page of Cups. Everything's going great. Good luck, good karma. In her relationship, they got plenty of money. That's why I was saying finances is not a problem because they won the lottery. She feels like she won the lottery marrying William with their beautiful children, and everybody's healthy. They're not wounded because it's upright. She's glowing up into a big celebrity. She is improving them, and they are improving her, and they have lots of wonderful plans with this romantic relationship. They work together. Together, they are like, they're making progress in life. They're both motivated and they're prepared. They just prepare, prepare for work. You are a celebrity. She's like the star of the family, in my opinion. She's good luck, good karma for the family and bringing children into it. And also, not everybody's going to agree. There's going to be some disagreements there in the process with the Ten of Cups in reverse. Some people are going to say, nope, 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 nope. You cannot do that right now. There'll be some disputes, and then it won't always be successful to plan something and glow up and take each other and roll out and do what they want. Sometimes it'll be no, and sometimes it'll be like, no, the world's not safe. I know she has empathy. The world doesn't have empathy necessarily for the family. And not everybody has empathy for her because we had that bullying situation. It's also back to some of the chaos that just kind of follows them. Not everybody's a royalist. Not everybody supports it. Some people want to abolish it. And that's how I feel this. Some people are saying, we don't need you on the world stage. We want to crash you down. So that's what her and William need to be mindful of. I know they know that. And that not everybody's going to want the family on the world stage. Some of them are going to be like, no, they're getting evil rewards. No, we want them dead. Celebration of a death, life. Some people actually literally want her dead and want William dead, want the whole family dead, okay? Terrible, but that's how it is. Health. Health for Princess Catherine. Health for Princess Catherine. Sometimes it's not, she might get some disappointment, bad timing. So probably more than likely there'll be some delays, some setbacks with the Ace of Wands. And sometimes they'll say, thumbs down, you're not going to go do what you want to do because your health is not up to our standards, or you need to relax. Your energy's kind of down. It's a 1 down. So right now, you're probably kind of feeling tired. It's typically, I'd say, oh, it's lazy for some people, but she's not lazy. So you're feeling exhausted. You don't have the enthusiasm. When things aren't feeling great, you don't do it. It's back to self-care. If things aren't feeling good, don't do it. If you're not feeling lit up and on fire and ready to go into self-care. Self-care. So these spreads are really about her knowing when to say no and listen to her body. Take a step back and put herself first. Finances, healing. Well, okay, they don't have to worry about that. With finances, well, there's a lot of jealous squabbles. That is my jealous squabbles position. So yeah, a lot of people, like I said, people are going to be fighting over the fact that they have won the lottery here, and people are going to be angry that they're getting money, and they're going to say no to them. and a lot of squabbles over the situation. So this would be, as far as I'm concerned, not in her inner circle, but outside her circle. Career for Catherine. Well, we know what her career is. Career, we have here, whoa. So we have here the Page of Pentacles, and unfortunately it's in reverse. So with that in reverse, I would say it's going to be the slow and steady is not always going to win the race. Sometimes she's not going to feel driven. Sometimes she's going to feel too exhausted that her efforts aren't paying off. Sometimes she won't be reliable. It's a lack of reliability there. And some of the contracts, some of the things that were going on, the work, education, material world, being driven in reverse. So she may not have what it takes to perform. So it's back to heal when you're tired and you can't do it. Take care of yourself. There's going to be lots of conflicts still coming her way. So basically, they're going to be very protective of her. She needs to be really protective of herself. It is the C word, so it's unpredictable. I think they don't want to take a gamble with her, and she shouldn't take a gamble with herself. It's too high of a stress of a position to be on the world stage doing what she does and having to uphold this stoicism of the King of Swords and being mild and meek and just agreeable and smiling. And it is very performative. And she's not going to always be able to do it with that pentacle in reverse. So what else can I say about that pentacle in reverse? Well, it's just, she shouldn't, some of her goals may not come through that she wants to do. So she might have to drop some of those goals. Not everyone's going to remain loyal because she's a royal, and she needs to manifest good news, but people are probably hoping for bad news, I would say. And there's some people out here that don't wish her well, is what I'm going to say with this spread. That they want her to drop off. Healing, but we don't see her. When they don't see her, they're going to think, is she really healing? Oh, what a loser. She's not showing up. Why do we give money to these people when she never shows up? She doesn't care about us. Creating competition, strife, and problems. So people are going to complain if she has to take a step back. She has to accept that. She knows that. I'm pretty sure she does, but that's just what I'm getting. I'm sure she's aware of this, so it's probably nothing new to her. People are going to want the worst for her, and they're going to want her to just drop off. Like, okay, isn't she a bad apple? You know, it's kind of like an Ace of Pentacles reading almost in reverse. Well, that's an unexpected setback, and she's kind of greedy. They're getting all this money. Why are they doing that? And what a setback. She's not doing her job. She's not loyal to her job. Is she alive? Negative message, to the public who's going to want to give her a thumbs down, creating that conflict that she has the audacity to put herself first and to take care of her health. So that is just part of the process. There's a lot of nasty people out there. Most people are kind, but that's out there. So with the career, she might have to say, well, I can't do it right now. I simply can't do it right now. Travel. Oh, that stayed in my hand. Travel. No, she needs to stay home. No, this is planning trips and leaving and going off, planning a road trip, creating a map for yourself. She should not do that. No. There's a lot of power struggles in this position and creative tensions, and, something unforeseen could happen. And this is a terror and a fear of the unknown position. And she would have to just say no. So when she's not feeling well and she's still in heal mode, she needs to reject things and stay home. So this is a total self-care birthday spread. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. It is what it is. If she wants to stay healthy, she has to keep her mind and her body in alignment, because if she gets too emotional and too overworked, that can just be the tanking thing. Her health comes first, and I think William would rather keep her around than keep her working when she's not up to it. So that's how I see it. So anyways, Hope that wasn't too negative, but I hope it's okay. I think it's okay. I don't think there's a problem with that at all. Some people, it takes them years. I have friends that's been fighting cancer for years and are still on chemo 5 years later. So maybe she might have to get on some chemo again, some chemo that is just so low dose that it might make her a little more exhausted, is what I'm feeling, to where she's not going to be able to function at the level that she prefers to. And when that situation arises, it's okay to say no. It's always okay to say no. So anyways, happy birthday, and I hope she has a great day. And I hope you have a great day. So until next time, like and subscribe. Bye, you guys.